Yeah, absolutely. So my name's Richard Thresh. Currently the business development manager at CUHU. CUHU is part of the Inc&Co group, and our focus as a company is working generally with startups, SMEs, to build web apps, mobile apps, and anything to do with that kind of area of technology, really. And that's generally our main focus. We're only a relatively new company, so we started we officially launched in December. So we're just getting used to the market now and growing slowly.
How do you say you're coping at the moment?
Coping, I tell you what, most of the guys at the office are coping exactly the same.
Yeah.
Being a company that is mainly software engineers, it kind of means that they're used to doing 1-2 days from home, working a week and stuff. So
yeah.
they're used to it. For me, it's a bit different because we don't do any cold calling at CUHU. We don't have any massive amounts of data to just kind of hammer people constantly. The way we go about doing our business and selling is bits of marketing, and also going to networking events like MPostcode and stuff like that, and going around Manchester and trying to be as visible as possible and getting our name and brand out there. And that is my job. So obviously that's been a bit of a struggle.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There's so many things you can write on LinkedIn and try and be, when you're not that creative, to try and be as creative as possible. But it's got my skills a little bit. I have to say that I've learned a bit.
And what would you say on a personal point? How are you coping on a personal point, working from home and just being
personal point? I'm quite fortunate into the fact that I have a relatively good sized garden. I can get out and about. I live in Bolton, so just on the Smithers Moors basically. So I can literally walk out my house and be out in the countryside, which is perfect for me. I don't know how people have stayed in like cities like London and Manchester. I think I feel I would struggle massively, and I feel sorry for the people who are stuck in flats and apartments.
I suppose it doesn't help with the weather being so nice as well, does it?
That's the thing as well. Like if it was raining every day, I think I would have. I think that could have helped me lose my mind a bit more. I think my girlfriend would have killed me if it was raining and I was stuck in. She was stuck in with me 24/7. But no, it's everything seems to be helping the fact that we're in this situation at the moment, which is all positive. Really.
And what would you say your biggest challenge has been, Richard?
Biggest challenge? Probably, I think the biggest challenge for the CUHU team and for myself in particular has been the kind of difficulty because we've got quite an open door policy in our office where future clients, potential clients can come in and out of their office anytime they want. We're based in Manchester city centre, so it's kind of like a revolving door of people coming in, seeing where we're up to with certain projects or introducing people to certain members of the team.
Yeah.
And I think that bit's a bit difficult because that kind of gives us a kind of, it gives that personal touch and makes it clear that we're all in one office, we're all okay. If you want to speak to the CEO, he's just around the corner. If you want to speak to one of the devs, he's just around the corner. So that kind of helps sell what we're trying to be in terms of just that kind of small but very focused agency that completely focuses on your piece of work, and we kind of like hold it as very important to us, but and it's kind of difficult to do that through Zoom. But I guess it's that's one of the only challenges. But we do have, fortunately for us, we still have quite a bit of work on at the moment, so that all the engineers are busy and everything. So it's just plugging away and trying to figure out strategies for this time, and then as soon as everything goes back to normal, get kind of carrying on and on the same lines basically.
Are you still getting new work coming in?
We're still getting new work coming in. We're still getting inquiries coming through. I'm still managing to speak to people, and it's not as easy because speaking to people on LinkedIn, you can. It's difficult to build up those relationships, and over the phone it is as well. But I think with some of the work that we've been doing and everything, it's kind of hopefully speaks for itself and just keeps us ticking over until everything's done.
Brilliant. And what would you say your plans are when we come out of this at the end?
I would say just keep going on the same trajectory, really. As I say, we only actually officially launched at the start of December. So we are in that kind of stage where we're growing, trying to grow effectively without going too overboard and everything like that. So We need to stick to our sales strategies and everything.
Yeah.
Because the problem is as well, one of the things we struggle with, and I think a lot of companies with, is actually bringing in software engineers as well. So I mean, we can try and go out there and get as much work as possible, but we're trying to bring in those engineers as well who can do the work. So,
without a shadow of a doubt, that's a problem for
a lot.
Every company and every area in the UK at the moment.
Yeah, there you go. I think it's a lot of companies are moving up to Manchester from London, aren't they, just to try and get into the pool? But there's already a lot of companies here already, so it's
exactly.
But we have got a good team already, and some of the guys like Dan who've been in and around the Inco group for 8 years now. So we've got some guys who understand the business through and through. It's just, if we want to carry on, if we want to get more projects in and carry on building, we just need to get a couple of software engineers in as well.
Yeah. No, completely understand. Well, listen, Richard, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. Do stay in touch.
Absolutely.
And, I'm sure you'll be at
I'm sure we'll start the next event when we can do it.
Oh, we can do it, yeah, definitely. Right, listen, take care. I'll speak to you soon.
Right. Have a good afternoon.